All right, so over the past few days in the Call of Duty community, it has just become very clear to me that the Call of Duty cycle is back in full effect, and we are only in April, and that is like actually impressive. I have to commend people for that. So here is a perfect graph that I found on Reddit that perfectly explains what I'm saying. So around May in the Call of Duty community, we usually get a trailer and we start going crazy about how good the new Call of Duty is going to be. Then in November, when it drops, we all love it when it first comes out, and that usually lasts until around January. By February, the entire community hates the game. By March, we're saying that the game from the year before is now the best Call of Duty. And by then, May is basically rolling around again, and the cycle just continues to repeat itself looking at the next game. Now, what's fascinating to me is this cycle is actually starting extremely early this year. Like I said, normally it starts in May. This is mid-April, and we're already getting a bunch of Black Ops 7 leaks on Twitter, and I'm seeing people in the replies getting excited for the new game, and people are tired of Black Ops 6. People are already falling into the cycle, and it's a month early, people. At least wait until May. Now, if you're wondering in particular what tweets people are like losing their minds over, here is just one example on your screen. There are so many accounts that have been posting the same thing, but I'll just use this as an example, right? So the main things that got leaked were, first of all, Black Ops 7 is going to be set in 2035. It'll be a sequel to Black Ops 2, and it'll have 4-player co-op for campaign. In all honesty, that just sounds like dog shit, but I'm willing to give that a chance. The original crew is also set to return in Zombies, and they're going to do a transit remake. Multiplayer will also feature map remakes that are set in 2035, and it's supposed to have a 32v32 mode. And Black Ops 6 progress is supposed to carry forward. And they end the tweet by saying, "Are you excited?" And as I was reading through the replies, that is how I confirmed that the Call of Duty cycle is back in full effect, because I'm seeing people in the replies going, "Oh my God, like we love remakes, like 32v32 sounds so fire." Like people are really getting excited over this game and not really realizing the cycle that they are stuck in. So let me rip the Band-Aid off for all of you right now. I don't give a shit what this game is a sequel to or what they claim they're going to have in it. This game is going to blow ass, okay? I'm sorry to tell everyone the truth. It's gonna suck just like every other Call of Duty game has sucked for like the past, I don't even know how many years. Now, just like Black Ops 6, I'm sure the community is going to love the game at launch. And the reason that happens is because we're all so blinded by the new content and all of the great stuff that they're adding into the game that we are blinded to all of the issues that have been in the game for so many years. And I'm gonna list those in a minute. But as you get further into the year, like around January, maybe December, somewhere around that point, you get bored of all of the new stuff that they added, and you start to realize, wow, underneath all of that, this is still the same dog shit game I've been playing for like the past 5 years, and you start to get bored of the game. I will fully admit that's what I did with Black Ops 6. I hit Prestige Master in like November. You can see in the video I unlocked Dark Matter, and I have not played this game since. This is footage that I'm using from like when Season 1 just released. I couldn't take this game anymore from all of the bullshit that's in it, and I'm going to break all of that down right now. But that is the cycle every year. This is not going to be a good game. Do not let yourself get fooled. And I think Black Ops 6 is the perfect example of what I'm talking about. Everybody loved Black Ops 6 at launch. The vast majority of the player base loved this. They brought back round-based zombies. The zombies maps are pretty good. They added Omni movement. They brought back a bunch of guns that people were looking for. The movement was better. Just in general, this game was shaped up to be really damn good, at least for the first few months, and that is how long people enjoyed it. But then once you start getting to like December, January, maybe February, that's when people start to realize, oh wow, like underneath all of the new features, there is still beyond strict skill-based matchmaking to the point where I don't even want to play the game anymore. Oh wow, the servers are still absolutely terrible. I'm packet bursting every 2 seconds. I can't even shoot my gun straight. Oh wow, ranked play isn't even playable because of the amount of cheaters that are just running rampant and not even bothering to hide their hacks. Like, there's so many issues in this game that they just do not bother to even attempt to fix, and that is why we're all not happy with the game year after year. And don't even get me started with the microtransactions, okay? The servers can't even run, and cheaters are literally #1 on the leaderboard advertising their hacks. Meanwhile, you can go into the store and buy an emote of a unicorn farting out of its ass, okay? That is what's going on with this game, and that is why I'm so fucking tired of it. Black Ops 7 is going to be the exact same shit, regardless of what they add, whether it's the 4-player co-op or they add new guns or some new mechanic or whatever they feel like adding into this game. It's going to be terrible underneath all of that. Once you get bored of whatever the new features are, you're going to hate the game just like you do now, and you're going to regret spending the $70 on it because the game fucking sucks. Now, for me personally, I'm not paying for this game, okay? It's going to be on Game Pass, and I'm going to get it for free. So when the game drops or when the beta drops or whatever, I'm going to play the game at least a little bit. I'm going to try to unlock some camos. I'm definitely going to play through the campaign because I played all of the Black Ops campaigns, and I'm getting it for free, so why not? And then I'm going to try out zombies. And then after a couple of months, once I realize, wow, the game still sucks and none of the issues that I hate about the game have been fixed, I'm going to stop playing it like I do every other year. If you're not getting the game for free on Xbox Game Pass like I am, do not bother wasting your money on this because you know it's going to be the same shit year after year. It's not like you're playing 2K where it is literally the only basketball game on the market. There are other shooters on the market that are good. Like, I've heard very good things about Body Cam, I think is the name of that. It's very realistic. You can play Battlefield. I think they're dropping a new Battlefield. Maybe try that out. Although I heard they're adding skill-based matchmaking to that, so maybe don't. But my point is, it's not like sports games where it's literally the only option. There are other shooter games out there, okay? So do not just limit yourself to Call of Duty and feel obligated to buy the new game every year. Especially since Black Ops 7 is very rumored to be like MW3 2023, where they're not really going to add anything and it's just going to be new guns and some new remastered maps and basically going to be the same game. You want to pay for a $70 DLC? Like, is that what you're really telling me? If you're a dumb enough fuck to say, yes, I would love to pay $70 for that, then go ahead and spend the $70 because you're beyond saving at that point. It's ridiculous that this company has gotten so lazy and money hungry that this is where we are with the fucking game. And I don't even personally care about Warzone, but I just want to touch on this real quick. The state of Warzone, I have never seen it this bad. The map has been so terrible in Warzone for like the past 3 or 4 years that they have just completely given up. And they straight up just went on Twitter and said, yeah, you guys are right. We fucking suck at making good Warzone maps. So here's Verdansk, which is the only Warzone map that's worth a damn. Here, have this back since we suck at making maps. We'll give you Verdansk. And people are going on Twitter and celebrating and going, oh my God, like, wow, look, guys, Call of Duty is listening to us, the community, like, wow, they know we want Verdansk back. The reason you want Verdansk back is because they can't make a good Warzone map to save their fucking lives. And that's not even talking about the goddamn cheaters or any of the other issues in Warzone. It's just such a cesspool. Like, I don't even play Warzone, but I feel like I needed to talk about that because the Warzone community is literally happy getting fed dog shit in Verdansk. That map is like 5 years old. They're literally just nostalgia baiting you and bringing that back because they can't make a good map to save their fucking lives. And people are really celebrating that. It's insane to me. Like, just imagine for 2 seconds, and this doesn't even only apply to Warzone. Imagine if instead of bringing back Verdansk because they suck at making maps, imagine if they actually made a good Warzone map. Like, imagine that for 2 seconds. Or in multiplayer, I'll use Black Ops 6 as an example. Imagine if they actually made good maps and didn't have to recycle Nuketown and Firing Range every fucking Black Ops game because they can't make a good map to save their lives. Imagine if they could actually make new maps that are good instead of nostalgia baiting everyone every single year. Imagine a fantasy land where that was actually a reality. But anyway, my fault. Getting back on topic here. Do not fall for these leaks. Do not fall back into the Call of Duty cycle like you probably do every year if you're watching this video. Black Ops 7 will still have terrible servers. It'll still have terrible skill-based matchmaking and engagement-optimized matchmaking. The servers will be god-awful. They won't do anything about the cheaters. They'll claim they're doing some shit with Ricochet anti-cheat. As a side note, whoever designed Ricochet anti-cheat might legitimately be mentally retarded. Like, we might need a psych evaluation on whoever designed that anti-cheat. Because I know nothing about coding anti-cheats or coding anything to fucking begin with. I can't even code Python, okay? I could make a more effective anti-cheat than whatever those fucking ass clowns are making there. But anyway, the point being here is Black Ops 7 will suck ass. Do not waste your money on it. Do not fall into the cycle of thinking the next game is going to be good because you will regret it a few months into the game. That's your general takeaway for this game. But anyway, I'm not trying to ramble on for too long here. This is just like a one-off Call of Duty video. I don't play this game, okay? I might cover the news somewhat, but I'm seeing this pop up all over my Twitter and I'm seeing the Call of Duty cycle again. I just had to talk about it because I'm really thinking to myself, there is no way you are all falling for the Call of Duty cycle. How many years has it been since the last good Call of Duty game? I would say Black Ops 4 was the last Call of Duty game. So let's see. 2017, 2018. We're going on 8 years since the last good Call of Duty game, okay? How are you still falling for this every year where you're like, oh my God, like the next game, yo, they've been selling for a few years here, but yo, they're looking like they're picking back up this year. If you honestly believe that, you are a fucking idiot. And you're probably the reason that this game sucks. I'm going to be honest with you. Because you're dumb enough to believe them and buy the game every single year. So just don't. It's really that simple. But anyway, I'm done here before I ramble on for too long. Let me give a quick shout out to my members. They're on your screen right now. If you want to become a member, it's literally $1 a month. You get to see my videos early, and I'm working on some other perks in the background right now. They'll be ready eventually, bro. Just trust. But yeah, if you want to see videos early, you could definitely become a member. It's $1. If you don't want to become a member, then cool, save your $1. It's probably not worth it either, to be honest with you. But like, I like money. So, you know, you want to give me money? You want to give me money, man? I'll take your money. But anyway, before I ramble on for any longer, thank you to all my members. I do actually appreciate you guys. And I'm out of here, people. I'll catch you in the next win tomorrow. Peace.